Welcome to Comadres y Comics. Comadres y Comics is a podcast hosted by 3 Latina women.
We highlight the Latinx presence in the comic book industry as creators, characters, and fans.
Join us as we talk CHISME, comics, fandom, and beer.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Comadres y Comics. This is episode 280. We're your hosts. I'm Sarah.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Jen.
We'd like to bring back everybody and say a warm welcome to Jen. Jen's back.
Yay!
I'm back in this miserable hellhole.
Jen had an amazing trip to Japan that she was telling us all about. She was there for 10 days experiencing the amazingness of Japanese culture, food, which is the most important part to me, and just being away from your everyday life. And so, yes, I can imagine how coming back would be traumatic.
Yeah. I got those vacation blues.
Yes.
Aww.
Man.
Well, welcome back.
But it's one of those things. Yeah. Oh,
we totally missed
thank
you. Definitely.
I missed you guys as well. I sent you postcards.
Yes. They were amazing. Yes. Yes, and we were sad. Everyone was asking about you at Latino Comics Art Festival. It was the first stop on our 10th anniversary tour of conventions this year, and everybody was super excited to have us there again, but we're also very disappointed that they couldn't see La Jen.
Yeah. I was living it up in Japan.
Oh yes, and everybody was like, "Oh yes, we not mad at her for choosing that over this."
Yeah.
Not today's Latino Comics Expo. I would have gone if I could have.
Yes,
But
Most
fate,
definitely.
plans,
Speaking of the Latinx Comic Art Festival, we have some incredible chisme. Kristen, take it away.
yes. So this year at the Latinx Comic Arts Festival, Dr. Teresa Rojas decided for the first time ever to award awards to different participants at the show. So the different people who were exhibiting there got awarded some cool like the kind of awards that you get when you are like I remember people giving them away when there was like spelling bees when I was a kid. So the tall ones that you get are like at Little League. So she was giving out awards for different things. I remember that Barbara Dillon got an award. I don't remember for what, but she got an award.
Barbara deserves all the awards.
And Quetzal got one too. We always forget his name. Is it Jorge Garza? Yes, got an award again. I don't remember for what for. And there are multiple different cool awards for the amazing exhibitors that were there. And one of the awards was an award for it was Festival Spirit Award. And they were talking about what it takes to qualify to win the award. And then they announced Comadres y Comics as the winner. And there is the award that Sarah is showing you all.
I love it.
Yes. And it's super cool. It's very like the color of the logo is bright and vibrant and like and it was such a shock. The video of Sarah, like literally, like, I know this is before your time, Jen. I think it's even before mine, but when Sally Fields won her Oscar and she runs up on the stage and she's like, "You like me, you really like me." That's what it was like with watching Sarah get her award.
That's what that's from, isn't it? Like, you like me, you really like me.
Yes. And everybody afterwards was saying that it was just the best reaction to winning the award from everyone who won that day, because Sarah was just so giddy and excited and shocked, and I just kept laughing at her, and she was like in tears, and then I started crying. So yes.
I would have probably been laughing, crying right there with you guys.
Yeah, I think there was a point where we were hugging that I felt my legs give out a little bit. It was weird. It was so
really?
Yes.
You were just so overcome with emotion.
Yeah, I think that Doctora Teresa Rojas made a mention to it, and I kind of like tried to catch myself. It was weird. It was surreal. I like literally. The thing of it was,
she would have told that story. If you would have like collapsed, she would have been like, I gave her an award and she was so overwhelmed she collapsed. She would have loved that.
And what I was doing is I was recording a video for, just for our page and stuff like that, and it was the first award ceremony, so I was like, oh, I better catch this on video. So I was like recording it. And then I got a phone call coming. I'm like, ignore. And then then I was recording, and then I was catching it, and then she said, Comadres y Comics, and then I was like, what? Did she just say us? And then I turned to Kristen, and I think I caught her on video reacting to it. And then I'm like, it is us. So then I turned it towards me, and then somehow I walked towards the award. And I didn't know what to do with the microphone or the camera, and I just gave it to Manuel. And I don't know, I don't know what it did. I don't know. And she's like, oh, it was crazy. It was awesome. It was really, and actually, I just ended up carrying the award throughout the whole night.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't let it go. And then when we came home, she was like, I'm taking this home. I'm like, okay. Eddie wanted to fight her for it because he wanted to take it home.
Oh my God, I love that.
I think at one point I was like, my award, and then they were like, your award. I was like, okay, our award.
Our award. LMAO. You're so funny.
Great. It was great. I had a really great time, and I took it to the hors d'oeuvres dinner and stuff. It was just great. It was just fabulous. I had a wonderful
you took
time.
it to the dinner.
I did. I was like, I'm like, if the Oscars
people need to know.
Yeah, I'm like, in the Oscar, Michael B. Jordan took his Oscar to In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he doesn't need one, but I'm glad that he also won one. Also, if I ever see Michael B. Jordan in an In-N-Out, I'm sorry, but the way I would lose all decency.
Actually, the women in the video absolutely did.
Oh, just thinking about something like that makes you want to faint. Well, that has been our CHISME. It's amazing CHISME. We are an award-winning podcast.
Yes.
Of course.
Definitely going up on all social media. Award-winning podcast.
We bring the vibes always.
So it's very exciting. I love it. It's so emotional just thinking about the whole thing all over again. But that has been our great grand chisme de la semana. We also went to WonderCon as press, and so when we do that, we try to like highlight a lot of independent creators and like just people that tell us their story, and it's pretty interesting. And whenever we're not too full from eating banh mi, we go ahead and record interviews with local vendors at WonderCon. And this year we started off by interviewing. This lady caught my eye from a distance, and that's saying a lot because I wear glasses, both for distance and also for reading. Her brand is called Spook-your-birdhouse. And the way that it caught my eye is that from a distance I could see she created this tiny miniature altars, and I could see that from a distance because of the marigolds. And as I got closer, her whole thing was creating like miniature stages. And I was like, oh my God, I love this so much. I can't wait to get one. I need to know more. And then Kristen, you went ahead and interviewed Spook Your Birdhouse.
Yes, I did. And we have the video for all of you so you can see for yourself the amazing creations that she had. And Sarah, you bought one too.
I certainly did, and I have a video of me putting it in my little shadow box. I'm gonna definitely post it on our page because it just fit perfectly.
So here's the
And
video.
here's the video. Yes.
Hello, everybody. We're still here at WonderCon 2026, and we have come across this amazing booth, Spook Your Birdhouse. So we are going to learn all about what is Spook Your Birdhouse and who is the creative mind behind it. Can you tell us a little bit about who you are?
Sure, my name is Marcia, and I started off making little spooky birdhouses, lighting them up, making them themed, and then I kind of morphed into my dioramas that you see here.
That's awesome. So how long ago did you start with this creative endeavor?
About 4 years ago. About 4 years ago, yeah.
And have you found a lot of success at comic conventions?
This is my first one. I'm actually enjoying myself. Yes. Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
And are you local to the Orange County, Los Angeles area?
Actually in the Inland Empire, but I travel out to LA County and Orange County.
Okay. So can you tell us a little bit about what your background is? Have you been drawn to spooky things your whole life? What got you here to spooky birdhouses?
Definitely been drawn to all sorts of gothic spooky things. So this kind of lets me express my creative side. My work is a lot more conservative, so this is my fun side right here. So I'm happy I get to share it with everybody else too.
That's awesome. So our listeners will definitely want to know how to find you online, how to purchase items. Where can they find you?
So my Instagram is SpookyMama13, Spook Your Birdhouse, and I have a link on there to my shop, and it'll take you right to it.
Okay, awesome. So spooky birdhouses, you need to get some ASAP. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
The next video we did record an interview with is Punk Rock Time Machine. And the way, look, I wasn't even really interested. But let me tell you.
Same.
Right? But their selling point, they're like, here's a cartoon we created about our comic book. Here's some headphones. And we reluctantly put them on. And let me tell you, blew my mind. How did you feel about that?
Same thing. I was like, doesn't sound like it's for me. And here's the book. And just visually, I was like, I don't think so. But then they're like, come on, put the headphones on. It was headphones like these. And watch our short video. It's a music video. And I was like, okay. So we both put on the headphones and we watched the video. And the just campiness of the lyrics, and you got a lot of the story's premise and just like outline in the music was so funny and so engaging that not only did we buy copies of the trade paperback, but I bought like 5 copies for the shop. And I'm gonna read the little excerpt here. I don't know that he kind of described it, but it was very short in the video. But it says, in the near future, the I can't say this, repticunts have shed their human skin and enslaved all of mankind, farming humans for their souls. The balance of the universe has shifted to the side of evil. The fate of our universe lies in the hands of the last free man, Clint Spacewood. Through a spiritual ritual, Spacewood is gifted the power to travel time by the God Squad, who then task him to find their children throughout the history of planet Earth. On his journey through time, Spacewood assembles his team: the caveman Cro-Magnon Dong, the gladiator Cannabis Maximus, the Viking Queef Ehrenbog, and the witch doctor chief Slappinskins. Together, they travel time and space, slaying repticunts. They have now traveled to the present day. They started a punk band. And so, the cool thing is, just like I think Sarah was mentioning earlier, you actually get sheet music in the book. And my light is kind of not showing it, but you get sheet music. And the reason being is Punk Rock's Time Machine is an actual rock band. They travel, they play, they have songs, and it's connected directly to this idea and thought. The repticunts is kind of a metaphor for the way that big industry has taken over the music. You can't go and enjoy a live concert without getting fees and taxes up the ass. I found my Motley Crue ticket that I went to like in, I don't know, the 90s, 80s, I don't know, $20 freaking to see Motley Crue. And you know how much it costs now to see a band? When we went to see the stadium tour, I'm going to just guess that it was like $200 a ticket. I don't even know, but imagine. And a lot of it is because the venues are really trying to gouge people. And so there have been bands and singers and people, you know, who are in the music industry who've come and stood up against this kind of thing. And the guy that we interviewed talked a lot about how this book is kind of just a big metaphor for that. And they gave us free stickers. Because the ticket master, get it, is the bad guy in this book. And so it was really something that I think you guys should all check out. And we'll let, we met, I don't remember which one we met. Was it Wesley Price?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so we met one of the main writers and creators, and he did talk to us about the book. And Sarah, you wanted to add something too that we didn't actually hit upon in the interview.
Yes, actually, I think either it was a letter or one of the illustrators of the book in this project is from Mexico.
Oh,
And
that's
so
right.
they get invited to like La Mola and La Mole and then like two other conventions in Mexico, and they do a killing because they actually translated the book to Spanish as well. So
Samuel Purata is the artist.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know if that's the guy.
And they go over to Mexico a lot, and they like play over there, and they sell their books, and so that was really interesting that they went ahead and just before there was a calling for it, they just straight out released Spanish versions of their books. So I thought that was super cool. But to learn more from the creator himself, check out this interview.
Hello, everybody. It's Comadres Comics, and we are here once again at WonderCon 2026 this time. And right off the bat, my eyes were totally directed to Punk Rock Time Machine. So we're here today to learn all about what is Punk Rock Time Machine, who are the creators behind it, and how amazing has it been to go to Mexico and sell your book. So first of all, introduce yourself. Who are you?
I'm Cannabis Maximus, singer of Punk Rock Time Machine.
So it's an actual group.
Yeah, we're an actual band. We're actual time-traveling musicians that are here to save the world.
Yes, it's exactly what we need. So tell me, it's what you're doing. So what actually prompted you to make a comic book about what you do in everyday life?
Well, we just need to spread the message of the dangers of the repticunts. They're taking over our government, they're taking over our churches and banks and militaries, and they must be destroyed. The worst repticunt of all being the Ticketmaster. He's the evil fucking guy, dude. We hate the Ticketmaster. We're doing everything we can to stop the Ticketmaster. Michael Rapino is the CEO of Live Nation. He is the Ticketmaster. He's Micro Pino, and he must be destroyed. So we're doing everything we can to save live music and destroy Ticketmaster.
That's awesome. So you mentioned before we started recording that you actually do have a Latino working on the book. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, Sam Parada is the main artist of our book. He's the homie. He's an amazing artist. We go down to Mexico a lot, actually. We've been to Viva La Conco in Guadalajara, La Mole in Mexico City. We went to La Conve in Monterrey. We've played in Tijuana. Yeah, it's like we crush it down there. We love going to Mexico.
That sounds awesome. It sounds like we need to get our ducks on and go meet them down in Mexico for one of their shows. So, how can our listeners find your book, buy your book, and support what you do?
We're on all the social medias, but Punk Rock Time Machine's easy to find. punkrocktimemachine.com's got all of our links right there, and you can get our book right on our website, Punk Rock Time Machine.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and I actually cannot wait to read it. I'm buying a copy. It'll be on My Radar segment soon. Bye.
Nice.
All right, guys, and last but not least, we had a badge that said it said Seven Galaxy Chronicles, and I didn't know what it was. And so we're walking along the area of WonderCon, the main floor, and I find this booth, and it had the big old banner of the Seven Galaxy Chronicles. And I'm like, Kristen, let's go find out what this is about, because it's on on our tag, on our badge. And she's like, oh, okay, let's go. And right when we got there, the creator of the Seven Galaxy Chronicles was there, SG Blaise, and she was signing comic books. So I'm like, hey, can you tell us more about it, and can like tell us how you got into this? And we were like really amazed and shocked of all the information we got. She basically tells us kind of like where the idea came from, what her struggles were, and all of that. And she was just really pleasant to talk to. But this is she was promoting her first issue of Mythical Hunters, which is based on characters within the Seven Galaxies Chronicles. And she gave us a comic book. And I actually sent one of them to Jen, and it came with a complimentary purple bag. And there it is, Mythical Hunters.
I found mine, by the way.
It's it's something that for like real like classic sci-fi readers. Like if you really like God, what was her name? Like Barbarella, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, like kind of like these almost like just the real like kind of like 70s esque sci-fi. Yeah, 70s, 80s. Yeah, 70s, 80s esque sci-fi. Really good. Really good for that.
Absolutely. And it was so really nice of her to like let us interview her and stuff, and I thought that was super cool.
So the comic book is actually SG Blaise is known for the Last Lumenian. I don't know how to pronounce it. Lumenian series, and if I'm understanding correctly, I think these characters are from that book, and this is a sci-fi comic book series that actually launched 2 years ago at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. This is the first time I'm hearing about it, and it's pretty interesting because there was enough backing of now this book that officially came out 2 years ago that they sponsored WonderCon's badges. Like Sarah said, it was on the back of not on the back, on the front of, it was the art on the front of all of the badges, just like how years ago Walking Dead did that for San Diego Comic-Con. So I was like, wow, that's like a pretty big deal, and I think that probably was some money that they had to put into that, because that's marketing. So they're really pushing hard on this book, and she does give a synopsis in her interview, and just really talks about how these Seven Galaxy universes is expanding on the lore that she's introduced in her prose novels, The Last Lumenian, but it's taking place 1,000 years before the events of the book, events of book 6 in that series. So I had never heard of those books before. Once I finish Dungeon Crawler Carl, I might go back and actually try to listen to these and give me some sort of basis to go and read this book again, because really in reading the book, I really felt exactly like what it's describing. I was jumping into, even though it says it's taking place before book 6, it feels to me like, well, obviously books 1 through 5 have already happened. It did feel to me like I was jumping into a story that I didn't really know what was going on. And so, and also she is a prose writer, and this is a comic book, and I really felt like it would do me some good to read the books, because I felt like there was so much information that was trying to be put into this book that it was a little overwhelming, and I want to understand more about these characters. And in the book, there's actually kind of some character profiles. So of the main character, Sienna, that's how I'm pronouncing it, Seona, Sienna, and then Aaron, the male protagonist. So I'd like to get more information, and I think reading those books would help. And it seems like she has such a big following, and that the success of those actual prose books really propelled her into this comic. And if I'm being honest, my guess is going to be that she wrote the comic as a treatment to get a movie made.
Like it's her storyboard. Yeah, I see it.
Well, to hear more about that and how she got inspired to create these stories, and what a little bit part of her childhood, let's listen and hear this episode. I mean, let's listen and see this interview.
Hello, everybody. We are still here at WonderCon 2026, and we came across this amazing display in the middle of the showroom and recognized that it is the same property that is on our badges. So we just had to walk around the corner and find out what is Seven Galaxies Chronicles. And we met this beautiful young woman here, and we need you to tell us all about Seven Galaxies Chronicles.
So grateful for you for stopping by, Kristen. My name is S.G. Blaise. I'm the creator of the Seven Galaxies Chronicles. It's about the Last Lumenian book series, the Mythical Hunters comic book series, and the Hollow Healer animated series, and many more coming your way.
Wow, that's a lot of series that we can enjoy your creations on. So can you tell us a little bit about the comic book?
Absolutely. The comic book is the origin story of Book 6. It follows the refugee Seona, who must find a way to escape an empire that's chasing her and an assassin on her heels. Will she able to survive and find her true place? That's up to you to find out.
Wow, so can you tell us how long has this whole saga been in your mind? How long has it taken you to get from where you started to where you are now?
Well, Kristen, I started in 2013 with the book series, and it took me 7 years to write that first book because I had to learn how to write a novel. And after that, all these ideas organically came from the book series, and suddenly I knew I need to do an origin story of Book 6. And then I realized I also need to do an origin story of the Archgod. How did he become who he is, the main villain of the book series? And that's what the Hollow Healer animation is. That's coming out in April.
That's awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like being a woman writing fantasy?
It is an amazing place and time to be a woman who gets to follow her dream. I love what I'm doing. I'm so grateful to meet amazing readers like you and to share that joy. It means the world to me.
So can you please share where our listeners can find you and your chronicles online?
Absolutely, Kristen. I'm available on my website, sgblaise.com. I'm on Instagram, sgblaise official. I'm on X, sgblaise author. I have a YouTube channel. I'm everywhere, and the books are available on Amazon.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much, Kristen.
Yes, I wanted to know what propelled you to create your story from the novels to comic book format.
What propelled me is this urgency to tell these stories because I knew they are characters that the readers can find something similar and important in them, and they can help the readers to overcome obstacles and to escape from this reality that can be very taxing today. So I went to write these stories in the hopes that I can inspire everyone, bring joy to your life, and feed your soul, and get that excitement to you that I felt when I first watched Star Wars, that my dad smuggled in, not for selling it, because in Hungary they were largely forbidden. So he got these movies, he translated from English to Hungarian, then used his own voice to dub them, so we would have secret movie nights. And that feeling, that excitement is what I'm chasing to give to you, that I experienced thanks to my dad's rebellion against oppression.
Oh my God, I'm like tearing up. Oh my God, thank you so much for sharing that story with us. And again, thank you for just taking time out today.
Thank you so much, Kristen. I'm so grateful for you to stop by because you're the reason I'm doing this. I'm doing it for my readers and my fans.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
All right, guys, that wraps up our interview session at WonderCon, and we have a Juntos y Fuertes where you can find us next on our 10th anniversary world tour. Actually, it's just California tour, but take it away.
World tour. I like that. Okay, well, the convention that we will be doing next on our grand 10th anniversary Comadres y Comics tour is QCon. And QCon, for those of you that don't know, is Southern California's only LGBTQIA plus comic convention. And we have tabled and participated in past years. Unfortunately, last year we weren't able to because it happened on Free Comic Book Day, and we had our Free Comic Book Day event where we partnered with the Santa Monica Public Library, and so we weren't able to participate, but we did donate a lot of free books to them because they did participate in Free Comic Book Day, and it was a very successful event. This year, QCon 2026 is happening on Saturday, June 20th. And that means it's going to be on my birthday. And we are going to be there celebrating the 10th anniversary of Comadres y Comics and the birthday of me. And I've been telling everybody that they have to come to help celebrate my birthday. So we will be there from 11 to 6 at Fiesta Hall in Plummer Park, and that's located at 7377 Santa Monica Boulevard in West Hollywood, 90046. Tickets are free. This is a free family event, so all you need to do is go to qconprism.org. That's Q as in Queen, con, C-O-N, prism, P-R-I-S-M, qconprism.org, and sign up for your free tickets. It does say if you're interested in tabling, please click here, but the truth of the matter is I spoke to Ted, and he says they have a waiting list of 20 plus people. So we are very, very lucky and very grateful to always be included in this amazing event. Sarah always goes all out with her, how she does her makeup and how she dresses up, and is always the belle of the ball there. And it's a fun event. The creators there are always awesome. The customers that come through are cool, and we always just have a fun time. So this year, there's 2 more reasons why we're going to have an amazing time: our 10th anniversary and my birthday. So you can pre-register here, and the thing is you don't have to. You can just show up, but it really helps the event coordinators to pre-plan and to just make it easier for them to kind of figure out how the logistics of the day are going to work. They are going to have panels again. There's going to be I think also bigger, like, because it said if you were interested in buying a 10 by 10 booth, So I'm guessing that might be outside. I don't know. It's just a guess for me, but it is something that is always growing. Every year we've done it, and so I'm just really excited to do it again this year. And it is supported in part by an arts grant from the city of West Hollywood. So shout out to the city of West Hollywood for supporting comics as forms of art. So there is a list of guests that are gonna be there this year. My favorite 9 to 5 gay pins I think I bought from them a lightsaber that's in the shape of a penis, and I think Batman and Spider-Man are kissing. They have all kinds of cool pins like that. And then let's see, I'm trying to see if there's anyone that we know that is going to be there. There's always cool people that we see there every year. Fanbase Press is going to be there. Let's see. Jack Foster is going to be there. There's a lot of people. Actually, Jose Pimienta is going to be there. Joe Pye. And Josh Trujillo. So just a lot of creators that we've seen in the past, but there's a lot here new too that I haven't seen before. So in fact, Ted did say that they grew and that they're really outgrowing that Plummer Park, and I think that's maybe why they're moving some of the things outside. But if you do not have anything else to do, and of course there could not be anything better that you have to do on June 20th, 2026 from 11 to 6, you should show up at QCon in Plummer Park in West Hollywood.
Absolutely. I can't wait. We always kind of like lose our voice because we're talking a lot. There's a lot of engagement, and the crowd is just really welcoming and awesome. So it's such a great time. So thanks for sharing that in our world tour of our 10-year anniversary as award-winning podcasters.
Yes.
Thanks so much, guys, for listening. Thank you for taking the time. We wouldn't be here without you. We're really, really excited to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary. So thank you so much. It's been an honor. We have been your host. I'm Sarah.
I'm Kristen.
And I'm Jen.
Bye, guys.
Bye.